Hello and welcome back to Phantasy Calradia and our ORC BARBARIAN. And we have a Morningstar, of course, and we're currently in a battle against a bunch of zombies, and hopefully we're going to be able to achieve victory here. Now, I am not entirely sure why all my forces are charging. I did not want them to do that, but yes, anyway. We're just going to hold position here. We really do not want them charging into some random people that can potentially just murder them. And I don't actually really know whether I like riding on the mount. But the funny thing about riding on the mount is that it is very effective, as you can quite clearly see. We are very easily capable of eliminating quite a few. I have updated, by the way. I have updated my version. And, whoa, that was some damage. That was some damage right there. Okay, hello. Alright, well, we should be absolutely fine because my guy is actually pretty strong. Unfortunately, we are going to need to do a little bit of charging here now. Thank you very much. Can we get my people to charge in? I need them to actually assist me right here. Otherwise, we're going to have some huge problems. These guys are actually dodging like no one's business. Have you seen this? They're literally dodging like nothing else. That's actually kind of crazy, considering they're zombies, you know. But, yes. Anyway, the update. The update basically brings in the fixes for the battlement, battlement issues, the spells and so on and so forth that we were having in our Necromancer series. And that was obviously the main reason why I was actually not continuing that at the moment, because obviously, you know, having a mage-focused party and not being able to utilize your mages in the, you know, primary activity of the late game, which obviously is indeed doing sieges, that just feels bad. So, with this new, with this new update, that apparently fixes that. So, pretty cool. Love that. Thank you very much for that from the mod creator. So, that's obviously very, very nice. And otherwise, we're good here, too. Look at that. We only lost 3 troops, which is really not bad at all. Hopefully, we're going to be able to continue leveling these guys up. And I would like to get some Orc Shaman. Not entirely sure how we get those. I think they're probably the specialist units, are they not? I think they might be the specialist units. Anyway, we're just going to take a bunch of this. I'm actually kind of wondering about using a sword, a two-handed sword, instead of using the Morningstar. But the Morningstar does have the added benefit of literally just crushing through basically anything that you throw at it, which is super, super nice. So I was kind of hoping that maybe we could do something with that. But I don't know. On the one hand, maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I don't know. But we're just going to sell all of our other stuff here. Sell the rotten beef, sell the hides. Because obviously I was, in a previous episode, attempting to steal some heads of cattle. But, and now this is a pretty big deal here, unfortunately, seems like some of the time, or read most of the time, we're not really getting the good opportunity to steal a whole bunch, if for some reason. I actually don't know why that happens, because if we take a look here, steal cattle, look at this. As you can see, I can steal as many as 13 heads of cattle. Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. Because the last time I tried to do this, I stole 1 head. Okay, there we go. That's actually a little bit better. Thank you very much. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to drag the cattle with us. Let's go over there to the village. I'm not entirely sure what's actually even happening. Wait a minute. Are they coming? Yeah, they are. Okay, so this literally just got looted, which is not exactly great. But I'm hopeful that that will not make that much difference. Maybe that will actually still give me the... Yep, it still gives me the credit for the completion, which is obviously fine. I'm not able to speak to them in here just yet, which is obviously not exactly great. I wouldn't mind fighting those drow, but I'm not going to do that either. So we're going to have to speak to the village elder whenever this is ready, and hopefully I can start participating in some tournaments over in Tolga and soon Nara as well, Ikemur and all that stuff. Because if I can actually win a tournament here, we're going to be in a really, really good position. We could also do some foraging and things like that as well, apparently. And that might be something that we want to try. Yalen and Elf Forest. Yeah, not really good. I wouldn't mind getting a job. Step bandits, sure. If I can find them, then I'll do it. Why not? But as I say, it's one of those quests. It's one of those quests that I always have an extreme difficulty actually completing, just because those bandits are super, super hard to come across. Anyway, I don't think I have any prisoners. No, I don't. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit of a shame, isn't it? Okay, so I could sell some iron here, but I'm probably not going to do that. Is there a tournament actually going on here? I don't think so, right? No, no, the time has not passed long enough for me to actually get anything from that. But we can check some of these villages and actually see what their specialities are. Because if we can actually, you know, find a place that actually buys iron, then we are going to be in some really, really good position. Because being able to sell all the iron that I have in my inventory right here would be amazing. So, sell tools for quite a low price. That actually would be pretty good most of the time, but at the moment, not so much. I wouldn't mind actually joining the orcs as a faction. I think that would be quite fun. But yeah, unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case right now. So, I actually would like, if I can, let's see who owns this. Is temporarily under royal control. So wait a minute, no one owns this yet. No one owns this. Okay, good to know. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem, because I wouldn't mind cleaning out the, you know, the, what is it? The bandit hideout. Yeah, that's it. The bandit hideout would be absolutely amazing. Yeah, you could buy some furs. Yeah, that's not really going to work. Yeah, so most of the time here, we're not having a good time in terms of our availability, shall we say, for specialty villages. So that's kind of sad. Where is Great Warlord Crothu, by the way? Wouldn't mind becoming a mercenary for him or something like that. Maybe it would be an idea. No, I'm not going to do that. Thank you. Do you have any other tasks? No. Hunting a group of bandits. That name in particular does not sound familiar. Of course it doesn't, you absolute imbecile. It's literally one of the worst quests in the entire game, in my opinion, at least. Very hard to find any of that. So, yeah, we're going to have to wait until that castle gets assigned, I suppose. And then we'll have to see. Nara just got taken, as you can see right here as well. The orcs literally just murder the Khergits every single time. Which is pretty insane. Ooh, there's a farmer quest. Okay, Nizara's here. Yeah, Ferentis is also here. Okay, so we're gonna do the farmer quest. This is very important for us to do. Let's go over here and attack the bandits. 20-step bandits. I hope they don't have horses. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know, but yeah, they seem to. They're actually traveling pretty fast through the village. Yeah, they do. Okay, we're gonna have to do something about this. I'm also gonna see if I can get some throwing weapons. I feel like maybe getting some throwing weapons might be quite fun, because I haven't really used throwing weapons that much in Warband. I feel like it might be a fun idea to try them out for once, because okay, maybe it's a mistake. I don't know. Maybe it's a mistake because I have used them in the past, of course, but they haven't really ever done well for me, which kind of always makes me a little bit cautious, a little bit trepidatious about it, because I feel like it's just a waste, you know? I'm putting these points that I could be putting in something else into a skill that could potentially be completely useless, and that's the reason why I'm always a little bit skeptical about it, but in the main scheme of things, you know, is it fun? Is it fun to try it out? And sometimes, yes, I actually think it would be pretty fun to try it out. So, you know, maybe that's a thing. Maybe that's a thing that we want to go for. I don't actually know, but you know, from my perspective, I feel like it might be cool. I guess we'll see. And maybe it's going to be something fun in the future. Alright, so one thing I want to do, just want to check the price of iron here. Now the price of iron here is absolutely terrible, so I'm not going to really be able to do anything with that. I might be able to go back down to the Cuba, actually. Maybe we can sell our iron there, or maybe not, it very much depends. It's actually under siege right now, so yeah, that might be a bit problematic. No, we can actually sell our iron here for a decent amount. Why not? Sell it for 2,000. We can't even sell all of it. Okay, that's going to be good enough. Alright, so one thing we're going to do is we're going to steal a couple of cattle here. I actually have a lot more looting skill now, because I actually put two additional points in it. And, oh. Well, I fail to steal any cattle at all. Huh. Alright. Let me try that again. Let's see. Okay. 1. Huh. Okay. That is not great, is it? Huh. Alright, well, I'm not entirely sure what's actually happening here right now. Am I cursed in some way? I actually have no idea, but... well, first of all, I fail, and then I get 1? What is actually happening here? I have 19. I have an opportunity to get 19 cattle, up to 19 cattle, and I am currently apparently cursed because I am only getting less than 5. That is extremely unlikely in my opinion. I don't know. I feel like that's extremely unlikely, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it is. That is so weird to me. All right, well, I guess that's just how it goes. I would like to actually start, I'd actually like to start fighting some Saranids if at all possible. I'm not entirely sure if that's even gonna be possible, because I might not even have a strong enough army to really handle them. Oh, I can actually fight this guy. All right, yeah, we could actually fight this guy. Let's actually do it. Let's go. Let's attack. Let's just go straight on in here. Let's attack this guy. I mean, why not, you know? We are not gonna live forever, so we should really take the opportunity to murder as best as we can. Because let's face it, I mean, that's what you want to do, right? You know, extend your lifespan by eliminating others, you know, and then you can loot them, and you can hopefully gain some butter, and then become the next King Harlaus. Who knows, you know? That would be a pretty good idea. Alright, well, we're gonna have to be a bit careful here, actually. It's actually super funny, by the way. I don't know whether you've noticed, but these guys dodge an insane amount for some reason. I don't know how they're even capable of doing that, but apparently they do. I'm just gonna try and kill these, get them out the way. Thank you very much. Get that guy out the way. Just gonna move my camera out a little bit more. Thank you very much. Bit too tight on the camera there. And we're otherwise going to just slaughter absolutely every single person we can. I would like to get into a siege of some kind. I feel like if I could get into a siege and actually survive a little bit longer than, you know, the standard amount of time, you know, first 2 seconds of the siege, then we might even be able to gain a significant amount of experience. And experience is going to translate directly into player power, which is inherently going to obviously provide us with an even greater ability to capture things and become even stronger. So I'm going to take this guy prisoner. I'm actually going to take this guy prisoner for the cash. I'm going to take a couple of pieces of the loot, even though it is kind of terrible. And yeah, we're now technically waging a one-man war against the Saranids. Don't know whether that's a good idea. Probably not the best idea, but I'm trying it out because I think it's fun. I think it's fun to do so. And otherwise, we are going to leave the village alone for the moment because I actually just want to steal the cattle. Thank you very much. I don't really want to loot the village. I just want to steal the cattle. 8 heads of cattle. Okay, that's a little bit better than what we had beforehand, but still not the best. Let's just do that. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Cuba. I think I sold an Amarad before, didn't I? Or something like that. So I should be... yeah, they refresh the inventories. According to the mod creator, the marketplaces and so on and so forth, they refresh the inventories every 4 days, from what I remember. So yeah, we're gonna have to obviously adhere to that quite a bit, and let's just sell this. There we go. Yeah, we're getting some good cash. We're actually getting some good cash right now. I am not able to sell everything, unfortunately, but yeah, no, that's gonna be fine. Is there anything in the tavern that we want to go for here? Is there a ransom broker? There's a drow over there, but I am not actually looking for drow right now. I'm just literally looking for orcs only. for the most part. I could go over to Barry. Maybe there's something going on there. I wouldn't mind doing some more quests for people. Maybe I should go over to Great Warlord Crowthu and actually just speak to him. Maybe that would be a good idea. I actually don't know. I could recruit 10 orcs for 200 dinars. Actually, kind of weird that I can't recruit the specialist unit. Is that just me? I don't know why that's not happening. Why can't I do that? I actually don't know. There's the book merchant there as well. Can sell this here. Yeah, I guess that's going to be fine. Let's go into the arena, actually, because I wouldn't mind seeing whether there is actually something going on there. Maybe the arena has actually changed the tournament locations. Yes, they have, but they are very far away, and I won't be able to make it there in time. Okay, so let's go back to Orc territory here. Maybe, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to search for a Saranid vassal, and we're going to see if we can maybe fight them. I have 46 troops. I guess that's good enough. Gonna loot and burn the village. I'm gonna lose some. I am gonna lose some honor. Okay, I am gonna lose some honor, but that is, you know, that's just the way of things. We don't have to worry about that too much because we are gonna be obviously gaining honor as well as losing it over time. Let's actually see where the enemies are coming from. They're coming from over here by the looks of things. Yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna actually get off my mount. Because it is kind of hindrance at this point. Okay, now do some damage. This is kind of the reason why I think maybe going for a two-handed sword would be a good idea. Because two-handed sword, especially like a cleaver or something like that, would be actually pretty amazing. Because bear in mind, it's obviously got a significant amount of range. And while I don't need range here, it would actually be very, very useful in a siege situation, especially if we're on a ladder or something like that, or we want to maximize our reach, then that would be good, you know? That would actually be a really good idea. I'm actually super surprised that these guys decided to even charge us. Generally, if you have over 30 troops, from what I recall about the mechanic, usually that's going to prevent villagers from wanting to attack you, so that's kind of a bit of an interesting thing there. Not sure why they decided to do that, but oh well. Doesn't really matter to me because we are actually done here. Yeah, there's only 2 more enemies remaining, and thankfully I do actually have some cavalry. If I had no cavalry right now, some of these battles would just go on forever because the enemies would just be running away. Okay, so I am going to plunder the village and then raise it. Yes, raise it from the dead. No, actually not, because we're not a necromancer right now. But yes, anyway, hopefully I'm not going to get attacked by any Saranids. If I am attacked from a Saranid, then that's actually fine. I don't really mind that too much. But as you can see, we're getting some insane stuff. And I'm going to have to go to some really, really lengthy places to actually sell all this stuff. And look at the amount of cattle right here. Okay, I'm actually going to have to go to Amarad really, really fast. Let's see, 300, oh, see, now this is the problem. Okay, yeah, they don't have a huge amount here, which is very bad. So let's actually just see. I'm going to have to get rid of the tea here, get rid of this, and get rid of that, I guess. They've got quite a lot here, which should be a bit better. Let's get rid of this. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a problem. What about, wait. What about if there's something here that could actually be somewhat useful? I mean, the Morning Star is great, don't get me wrong, but I'm actually kind of hoping for maybe a bit of something else. Maybe something that does a little bit more damage. I don't know whether, do I need more damage? That's the question. Do I need more damage? I don't know, maybe I do. Anyway, what about the horse? Do we want another horse? Do we want a better horse? I mean, I could buy a desert horse right here. I don't know. I could buy a desert horse and then we could just put the other one over here, which kind of makes sense, I guess. And we got some fine spices here as well, so I might as well get rid of that. And I think that's actually all that I can sell. Yeah, I think that is all I can sell. Okay, so let's actually go over to the village once again, because obviously the cattle are just waiting there. So what we're going to do is we're going to slaughter a couple of them. Gonna get some hides. I am probably only having enough space for hides right now, so I'm just gonna leave that. And we're gonna go over to Barry, because I don't really want the beef to go bad, you see, because obviously as we go, the beef is going to get worse over time. Let's actually see. Yes, 2,300. This is absolutely perfect. Okay, so we can actually sell this. Nice. I'm going to just do that, do this. I need to be careful about the consumables. That's the thing that is the main concern right now for me. The juice and all that stuff is obviously going to be the most annoying thing to deal with. But yeah, we are now good. And now I can actually purchase a wonderful, wonderful Weaverian Dye Works. It's going to get me an insane amount of cash every single week. And this is exactly the reason why we want to do this. I still have 2,500 remaining, which is actually very nice. And I can even go back to the village. I actually don't know whether the village is still going to have the cattle there. I don't know how long cattle actually remains. No, it seems like it's gone now. Oh, no, wait. A temporary hunting spot? Okay, you have no tools to hunt with, so lose the opportunity to hunt. Yeah, so that's actually one thing that you need. You do need tools, and you can buy tools, or you actually start with tools, but I sold my tools beforehand, so that's a little bit sad. Actually, wait a minute. There we go. I can actually do it. I have a skill of 9. I have a hunting skill of 9. So let's actually see what happens here. You have bad feelings about this gathering. Oh dear. Well, that's not particularly good, is it? Do I still have bad feelings about it, or is it actually going to go a little bit better? Maybe it is going to go a little bit better. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look. Your hunting period was a failure. This failure teaches you a life lesson. You don't understand why you failed. Nothing extraordinary happens. We get 4 hides, 2 venison. You don't understand why you failed. You lost 5 tools. Okay, so that's actually not even bad, because look at how much I gained. I got 7 furs, 2 venison meat, 4 hides. This is actually crazy good, if you could believe that. This is actually really, really good. Contrary to what the game actually said, getting those furs is actually extremely powerful, because just look at how much I could sell this for. I could sell this for 367. Obviously, I can't sell all of it because I don't have enough, the merchants just don't have enough money. But look at how much we're making right here, just from this. And I actually wonder, can I find more hunting spaces? It would be pretty cool if we could find more hunting spaces. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't mind going to the craftsman's workshops. Let's see. Is there a hunter place? Is there actually a hunter place that we can go to? Go to guilds. There is no hunting guild here. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's obviously a bit of an unfortunate turn of events, but that doesn't really matter too much, because we can obviously find that at a later point. Or at least, hopefully, we will be able to. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go over to Nara. Maybe the Kurgits have some hunting guilds or something like that. I wouldn't mind looting another village, actually, because that was very, very lucrative, but it's not something that you need to do to actually progress or anything like that. I'm going to sell the venison as well that I just got, because that is very expensive, as you can see, and that's also a way that you can make cash. If you get venison and you preserve it, I mean, generally you don't even need to get venison. You could get anything you want and then preserve it, and then you can sell that, and that's actually very, very lucrative as well. It's a super nice way of gaining some cash. There's a ransom broker here, so I'm obviously not going to do anything with him, apparently, because I don't have anyone in my prisoner's hold here. I could just tell him I'm free to... Yeah, sure, okay, he's free to go, why not? We'll gain some honor from that as well, which I suppose is decent. That's pretty funny. Okay, so let's try and find a Saranid. I wouldn't mind fighting another Saranid vassal, maybe. I'm not sure if it's gonna be that wise to do so, but I think it would be pretty fun, and that's what I'm all about. I actually very much appreciate having fun, so let's see if we can do it. Alright, so we're actually in a battle against a Saranid here. Now, this is actually a bit of a tough one, because he has about the same amount of troops that we do, and I'm kind of worried about that, because if he has any Gianni units, which I think he does, we are maybe going to have a significant problem on our hands. So I'm not sure whether that's going to work, but I am going to try to very specifically run up to this guy and actually... Oh dear. Yeah. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not do that right now, because that's the one thing that I wanted to do. I literally just wanted to go in there, try to kill the Diana unit, and see whether we can maybe make it easier for our forces. But as you can quite clearly tell, yeah, we were a little bit frightened, you know, a little bit frightened by that, but that's absolutely fine. We don't need to be too worried about it, because we are going to be hopefully winning this, and all I need to do is just kill the ranged? No, just kill the cavalry troops. That was a dwarven fighter right there. Actually kind of weird that we found one in a Saranid party, but okay. Get that guy dead. And where the Diana unit is super far away actually right now. I'm going to assume that he wants to snipe people with his spells, which I would 100% believe is the case. So let's actually see whether we can do this. I mean, we've basically lost 0 people right now. We don't even have a medic, by the way. Just bear that in mind. We still do not have a medic. I've been looking for one in the taverns, and as you can tell, we haven't actually found one yet. So, you know, we need Ymira, or we need Jeremus, or we need... I'd even take Artimeta at this point. Because even though he's an engineer, he should have some pretty decent intelligence skill, so I should be able to turn him into a medic, at the very least. So, that would be kind of nice. Anyway, the Diana unit needs to die from me, because if I can kill him, I'll get a huge amount of experience. Nope. Never mind. Okay. I did hit him, but unfortunately, the other guy managed to finish him off, which is a bit sad. But we did get 10 renown, which is very nice. I'm just going to do an auto-resolve right here just to get the guy dead. And we can actually recruit a Dark Mage. Do we want the Dark Mage? I guess so. I guess it's pretty good to have mages. Right? Right? But I'm not going to take anyone else. Okay. Yeah, we actually got some more horses here. And this is actually going to be pretty nice. One thing you got to know, though, if you go over 6 horses... that can usually be detrimental. You just got to check and make sure that you know what you're doing with that. But usually the optimal amount of horses is 6. And so, you know, that's usually the reason why I tend to go for that. I'm going to be selling the 2 saddle horses here, and we're just going to be having these. I'm going to stay at around 5 horses, though, because I'm not really carrying around a huge amount, or at least I don't think I am, but maybe I am, actually. I don't know. But we're just going to stay at around that amount. And let's see, belligerent drunk, you're probably going to try to attack me, sir. Some sort of animal, clearly. I'm going to murder you. Yes. There we go. Very nice. There we are. Okay, wonderful. Do we have a... Yes, there's a ransom broker here too. This is fantastic. So look at this. 4 prisoners sell for over 800 dinars, and they weren't even good. Alright, so we actually leveled up, and as you can see, I actually did put an additional point into charisma here, just because I wanted to get more skills, leadership, prisoner management, and so on and so forth. And I'm actually thinking that maybe it would be a pretty good idea, with the exception of us increasing our agility even more, because obviously I am going to increase our agility. I think it might be an idea to actually just save our skill points right now, because the one thing that I would like to do is I would like to pump up charisma quite heavily later on, because we are going to need leadership, and leadership is very, very important for us. We may even want to go for some throwing skill, but I'm going to just save the skill points right now. And so if you see that little plus icon by the side, you don't really need to worry about that. There is a tournament going on here, so I'm actually going to be participating, and hopefully we're gonna do all right here. This is bad. Yep. This is bad. Okay. Okay, Lich King Maliran himself. Yeah, I should not do tournaments. You know what? I'm gonna swear off tournaments now. Okay, I am literally just gonna swear off tournaments because it's very frustrating. Okay, it's very frustrating. Oh my goodness. Okay, never mind. I was very much... I have been looking... You know that? You know what's really funny? Shall I let you... I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I was actually looking for a tournament for a little bit of time before the episode started, because I was thinking to myself, you know what? If I can start off with the tournament and I can win the tournament, I'd have enough to be able to purchase you know, that elusive enterprise that I really, really badly wanted, and that would really give us a massive boost. And I thought, yeah, that's going to be amazing. That's going to be super, super fun. No, couldn't find one. And then as soon as I find one, this happens. Yeah, that is always the case. Sultan Hakim is fighting the Deltasum Empire, of course, but he is going to die. As you might expect, he is indeed fighting against an overwhelming army. And I did only lose 500 dinars against that, well, in that tournament, so that's actually not particularly bad, considering I am actually going to be provided with a significant wage from our Weaver and Dye Works. So hopefully that's going to work out quite nicely. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.